Hello, Sagittarius and Sagittarius cross-watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. Anywhere that you find Sagittarius as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. General readings are not personal ones. They did not go out with one person and that person's specific situation in mind. So while you are here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the parts of this reading that you feel are yours and a part of your story, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Sagittarius that may need these messages at this time more than you. Whenever this reading does resonate for you, if it is a sentence, if it is a segment, or if it is the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its messages. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. If I am the reader you connect with, you are even able to hit the notification bell, and that way you'll get notified when I upload new materials. Okay, I do want to say something to you guys, seriously. The last series of readings that I uploaded, you guys were my absolute best I've ever had in all of the months that I have done this. I want to tell you thank you, because literally, you guys, your video that I posted last time around was the biggest one I've ever had. It had the most interaction, it had the most views. I really want to celebrate you and say thank you. I literally could not be doing this without you. So I just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart. I genuinely appreciate you. All right, let's dive in. We're going to see with who you're connecting to right now. This is, this will look like things that you can see about you or your person. If none of this is about them at all or you, do not fret. That doesn't mean that this is not your reading. It just means someone else needed this a little bit more than you to connect. Could be someone you or they fell in love with each other at first sight, like the very first time you saw, there was immense connection immediately. Could be you or they are very loving, or both of you. Could be something that is the best kept secret in the world. There's something really special about this because I've never gotten this card, but boy, don't you think sometimes that relationships that are the most amazing, sometimes they're better if they're just kept. This to me feels like, I think your reading last night was about emerging out to the world as you as a couple. This feels like that. It's like, okay, it's been going on for a really long time, but nobody else knew about it, okay? Could be that you are on their mind and in their heart regularly. That could be something they tell you, or you them. Could be someone that they have heartbreaker tendencies, like in their life. They're just like, okay, I'm done. I don't care what you feel kind of thing. Or you are. Could be you have a telepathic connection with this person. Could be you or they love music, or both of you do. Could be someone that has a lot of money, or you do. Could be someone that actively follows your social media, or you theirs. Someone that could have black hair. Someone that could be from Canada. And also someone very artistic. Okay. Like I said, take what resonates. If none of that pertains to you or your person, doesn't mean that this is not your reading. Okay. The undercurrent, what we don't see coming at the bottom of our main deck, I find the energy of the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy. The Ten of Wands. The Six of Swords, the Tower card of Scorpio, and the Eight of Swords, also the Knight of Pentacles. So, Sag, what I really see here is that there's this limit. It's like trapped in the mind, slow to move, slow to make a choice, slow to do some things. This is waiting. This is waiting. This is trapped. This is basically sacrificing this whole thing for a reason. There's a big reason why. There's an energy of sacrificing this relationship. There's a real big one. It's a burden to have to sacrifice it. It feels heavy. Neither one of you enjoy it. Neither one of you like it. That's why. This is what's beautiful. Things are moving forward. A big change is going to come in this relationship, and one in which this moves from turbulent to smooth sailing. I do feel like it's taken this a long time to come in because someone or both of you have been very mentally trapped in the mind, and this is wanting to do things the right way, wanting it done correctly, wanting it to be truthful and honest and very real instead of games, lies, jokes, something like that. It's just taken a really long time for this to arrive, or this moment of that Tower to come in to move this forward between the two of you. All right, so let's look at your theme. It's starting off with something that you've been dreaming about. Dreams, there's fantasies, there's a lot of high hopes on this situation with this person. We have the energy of love magic. Doesn't this little creature right here remind you of, in Harry Potter, I don't remember which book or movie it is, but it's one of the middle of the road movies or books. They have that herbology class, and they have to pull these things up out of the pot, but they scream. This thing reminds me of, so funny. Okay, anyway, let's go back to this. This is basically talking about the love magic that's between the two of you. Both of you are enchanted by one another. Both of you are, there's even a little bit of fruit, like things that are growing, things that are, there's like flowers and fruit there. This is really like starting to be charmed or attracted in whatever's going to happen here. Ooh, we have energy of number 43, multiplication, your higher self. I have not gotten this card yet, so let's read about it. 43 reduces to a 7. 7 could be important to you for any reason, whatever, we'll see. Okay, this is about your higher self. It says, you are now locking in this higher version of yourself through ritual and daily practice. The universe is waiting to create through you. Says basically the spiritual realm cannot exist without the physical. They interplay and weave in and around each other. Through consistency and practicality, we can manifest our dreams, our wishes, and intentions from our imagination. The multiplication oracle card wants you to know the value of discipline, routine, and putting your new consciousness into practice every day. Sometimes we can lose sight of the real world when we hope and dream without doing. Multiplication is asking you to get down to business and truly embody the new you every single day. The longer and more often you live in your truth, the more it becomes a natural part of you. What I really like this is, oh, here's something really cool for you. It says, each day do one thing you absolutely love. This can be painting, singing, a new business idea, dancing, a hobby, whatever sets your soul on fire. This act will create repetition around your light to empower this part of you. So I feel like there's energy here where you are being told that in order to move this into reality, you're going to have to start doing something. You can dream about this all day long. You can set intentions about this all day long. You have to do something in order for this to come in. That looks more like this. Doing something little every day, something you love, sitting in the energy of the things that make you universally you. Your higher self is trying to scream at you. You probably have even heard things kind of like in the middle of the night to yourself saying, okay, yes, I know I need to do this. I understand. I have things I need to get done towards this, but it's almost like delaying or procrastinating or pushing things off. That's not living in your authenticity, and it's not living in your higher self, okay? So remember, if you want to move dreams into reality, you're going to have to start doing something towards that goal, whatever that means to you. We have the energy of number 22, the fruit trees, and this says, don't miss what is right in front of you. Everything is as it should be. So there's something right in front of your face, something in your day in and day out world that is telling you there's something here for you. There's something you need to be doing. There's something you're needing to attract into you. 43 makes a 7, 22 makes a 4. This makes an 11. 11 is the universal number of partnership. It's two people choosing one another, two people showing up side by side, proud to stand next to one another. There is something here about that. Making choices, stopping sacrificing things in order to affect change, even though it's taken a very long time to get here. All right, Saggy, let's dive in. This is your energy towards this relationship at this time is sat in the 5 of Cups. You miss your person. You miss them a lot. You are very focused on the things here that are sort of like, I don't think you're dwelling on negativity. It feels more like you're really looking at the things that did not work in the past, the things that were hard, the things that hurt, the things that were scary, the things that made you feel guilty or ashamed or lonely or less than, like you didn't matter almost. And so there's something here about you really looking at that. But then also those cups are all spilled and bleeding. The 2 that are behind you are the ones about the fact that you love this person. So it's more like you're doing a little bit of an evaluation of where you've been in this relationship. You are being clarified by the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, I think that with a person that you felt was like strong life partner energy here, a choice was made that you didn't really have any control over, okay? And it broke your heart. It came with almost like a savage ending or a savage choice. It's like something that was cutthroat. Like you might have been the casualty in the situation. There's something here about that where a decision was made not by you, by someone you deem as a life partner or someone you deemed as very loyal to you. And it came as a shock. It was almost like, wait, what? And it redirected everything. It changed everything. It was very hard. It's making you feel like you have to be very careful about the way you proceed in this situation. Like I said, it was like savage. It was very hard for you. It was not a decision made by you either. That's the decision. And it was rough. I mean, it felt like that. And it was so cutthroat, it came out of left field. But what did I just hear? You always anticipated it. You always felt like that was eventually going to happen. And then when it did, you were like, see, I do manifest things. But that's manifesting negativity. So when you look at what happened here and you knew that it was always going to happen, flip that script and look at what was the blessing of it. What was the thing that came out of it that was your higher self telling you this had to happen this way in order for you to see X, Y, or Z. So think about that and really get centered on that, because that's where that's where this will help you to start moving forward, moving out of that feeling of that 5 of Cups. Like this was hard for you. You hated it. You never saw it coming. It was not a choice made by you, but it was really hurtful. You were a casualty. You got left behind. You are being told to stay optimistic about your love life, because positive thinking, visualization, energy towards doing something, towards making a dream of yours come true, that's what you're going to need to work on right there. Like I said, stay optimistic, live in the positive, like look at what was the blessing about what happened in that casualty energy. Because something for sure, like I always say that, there's always a blessing that comes with a very large lesson, okay? I'll share a victory of mine. I had a friend breakup a few years back that really felt like I was going to die. Like I did not know how to go day in or day out without that friendship. And it was pretty savage. It was really done in a way that was like, wow, I did not see that coming, even though, if I'm being honest, I always knew it would happen. And what happened after that initial heartbreak was this whole thing that we're sitting here doing opened up, expanded. It became so large that I could no longer ignore it. That's why you and I and all of us are sitting here today, because of that one thing that happened. All of this, I would not go back and replace with what was before, because that friendship basically opened the door to this, and I would never go backward. Capiche? Okay. You also have the World card of Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio energy. You have the Spring New Moon, and you also have 32, the Magnet. This is you attracting. This is you sitting back saying, you know what? I know. I have an honest answer here. I feel like the energy of the negative thought process, you're closing that out here. You're successfully able to really look at the things that did work after this thing happened between the two of you. You're finally able to really look at this as an accomplishment and looking at the silver lining, but also now having some boundaries. So if you knew eventually that this person was always going to come back to you, that's why that 9 of Wands is there. You now have boundaries in place because you've been able to really grow and awaken and ascend out of the heartbreak that happened here. You have the energy of Spring New Moon, which talks about springing into action. There's a new beginning here that's coming. I think it's going to surprise you quite a bit, even though I can feel you already know it's coming. It's like your intuition is so high. But it's like this whole thing is now coming back to life in a way where there's a new cycle coming after an end of a cycle. It's going to be very fertile. It's also going to bring in a lot of fresh goals, intentions, dreams, new things. Taking that as a 2.0, as something even better. It's opening the door to something way better. You've been longing for this. You've been attracting it in. There's an immense amount of good, positive energy on this situation. You're very seduced by this. Interesting. Okay. So let's see how your person's showing up for you. Their energy towards this relationship at this time is in the Queen of Wands and the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. This person, here's the return. Here's the, I want to start over. I want to manifest this because I cannot stop thinking about you. I'm borderline obsessed. Like, I want everything with you. I'm so excited. I think you're absolutely stunning. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Your warmth lit this person up from the inside out. Your love has been the inspiration and the guide to show this person the way home. I just heard, really interesting. This is the new beginning. This is the, I really want this. I want you back. I can't live without you. I refuse to. That kind of energy. Whatever that choice was, that was pretty savage back there. And I did just see the Lover's card go by in the shuffle here. But whatever that was, I think that you know solidly it had to happen that way. You know it now. I don't think you knew it back then. I think that was so hurtful you didn't know that back then. It's being clarified by the Sun. You make this person so happy. That's why they can't live without you. That's why they can't imagine this to not come back. Ace of Wands, they are passionate about you. They want a new beginning. 7 of Cups, maybe not quite sure how to get this to happen. Ace of Cups, Death and Rebirth, card of Scorpio. They want a brand new beginning with you. They want passion. They want love. They want excitement. They want inspiration. They want warmth. They want coziness. They want the sensuality, the sexual magic between the two of you. They want everything you guys are going through. They want a full ending of that cycle and a brand new beginning. So you two are mirroring one another in this energy. you've got that World card, end of a cycle, and then you've got that spring new moon, which is saying you are about to go into a really strong, like, death and rebirth situation for a new beginning in love that is passionate, that is inspired, that has a lot of hope and energy behind it. A lot of happiness here. That's why you probably need to stay optimistic about this. I like this for you quite a bit, actually. There's a lot of romantic feelings here from this person. They have a lot of love for you. It's almost like, I'm just hearing in my head too, that when this broke apart, this person knew that they loved you when this happened. What they did not know was how deeply they loved you. And I feel like that break apart was necessary for you to ascend to your higher self state. It was necessary for them to understand, was this real? Was it a dream? Was it fantasy? Were their feelings of love for you honest, or was it just like an obsession? And what I see here is that in that break, this person really got centered on the fact that this was true love between the two of you. They are being clarified by mutable energy and 22 the crow. So it is at the end of a season. And I think that's really interesting because I am filming this the last week of summer in the Northern Hemisphere of the year of 2024. So I do feel like it is the end of a season physically when I'm filming this, despite the fact that all my readings are timeless. Feels like also it's an end of a season of what the season the two of you have been in right now. There is something about what's sitting right in front of you. Like there's an opportunity, there's a choice, there's an ability. There's something you're inspired by that's right in front of you. There's so many memories that are existing between the two of you. And there is something here about this person being clever enough to find the solution to the obstacle or the problem that's in the middle of this situation to move forward. This person is very caring and kind and empathetic. They're also able to see both sides of the situation. The sacrifice that was made, I think it was you that got sacrificed. It made this person sit and think about, what did that feel like for you? What was the experience of that for you? If you've already told them that, they're taking it a step further and really getting centered on that. It's like, what was that like for you? What was this perspective, like being able to see it from your lens? And then really knowing that they're never wanting to do that with you or around you ever again. I think it's that energy, very observant of you and your, it's almost like with that telepathic connection card down there, I could feel that. It's almost like you can walk into a room where this person is. Let's say you've just heard really bad news, but you like put on a good face. They know right away whether you are showing it or not. It's like that. They can connect to your energy really easily, even when you're nowhere near one another. Okay. So what does this person want with you in this relationship? What are their intentions now that it looks like they're coming back? 10 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. And honestly, this card was below this card. So sometimes it's very important, the direction or the way that they are. A 9 to a 10 speaks about ascension, things moving forward. This is all about happiness. This is all about wishes coming true. This is all about moving these dreams into reality by doing something. This is what's right in front of you. You may not even be able to touch it or feel it or see it yet, but this is what's right in front of you. This is the thing that you're heading towards. This is what this person wants with you. They want ultimate fulfillment, wishes coming true to lead to the ultimate love of a lifetime, the romance of a lifetime, the happiness, the happily ever after. That's what they want with you. I think there's beautiful energy here about two people making a very firm decision to go to each other, to be with each other. 6 of Swords, there it is again. I want to move us from this dark place here to this beautiful bright light just around that corner. I want to do this. I intend to do this. The Moon card. This is a deep dive into the emotions of this person. This is Cancer and Pisces energy. This person very much is very deep. Like their feelings are like a deep ocean, like the depth of their feelings is immense. That's why I was saying they're able to connect to your energy. They're able to intuit your needs. They're able to know what you're going through. This person, I think they are someone very spiritual. They're very enlightened. And if not, they just very strongly know you in the depths of who and what you are. Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles. I'd like to state for the record that this combo is life partner, happy ending. Doesn't mean everything's always going to be perfect, but this is my power duel for any couple. If that card that we haven't flipped over is the Four of Wands, that's it. We should just end the reading right there. This person intends to make you theirs. They intend to really move this forward in a way where you become spouses, married, higher level commitment, living together, something like that. Queen of Swords. They clearly know, head over heart, but from a very loving, discerning place, that you are where they're supposed to be. You are the love of their life. You are the best choice for them. You're the one. Like, that's really what it comes down to. You're the one. Both of you deserve love because you are lovable. I think there's this beautiful energy of knowing that this was always going to happen. Both of you always knew it. There's just something here about how it was going to come in, what was going to happen. It's taken a long time. We have the element of water, and we have number 5, the tree. This person could be a water sign. There is a lot of water on this reading. I think the feeling here is this, it's that energy of compassion, sensitivity, these fantasies and these dreams, and the enchanting energy of your love magic is basically opening the door to the emotions that are flowing between the two of you in a romantic way. This person intends to honor these things by staying grounded and honoring the connection to the divine, with the roots that the two of you have created together, because this is now growing, it's now evolving, it's moving. There's light behind that tree. There's light behind that 6 of Swords. This person intends to continue growing this in a healthy way so that it can be done the right way. Okay. So how do they feel about you? We have the King of Cups. This person is in love with you. This person loves you more than you know, I believe. I think that's what I can see here. I think that when you met them, they were rather melancholy about something, like sad, lonely, dejected. And when you showed up, you basically brought the sun back into their life. Like the light came back and you filled them with hope. Look at what is at the bottom of this deck. Your higher selves are guiding this, because I'd like to show you something here which you can barely see. There is not one, but two. There's 2 sets of arms. There's 2 sets of legs. There's 2 people here. It's about both of your higher selves opening up the door to this being so beautiful between the two of you. Reconciliation, anyone? 6 of Cups. This person definitely feels like they want to be back together with you. Page of Cups. They think they're coming with some apologies, some loving dialogue, some things that they know they need to say to you. 8 of Pentacles. They put in a lot of hard work on themselves. Put a lot of hard work towards this situation, and they know you have too. 4 of Pentacles. They never let go of the hope. They never let go of the dream of you, of the wish for you. They never let go of any of that. 4 of Swords. They've prayed. They've meditated. They've healed. They've become more spiritual in your absence. And the King of Wands. They honestly believe that you are so attractive and that you inspire people and that you make beautiful decisions for yourself. You are someone that is a colorful person, and that light that you brought into their life, they cannot live without it. They refuse to live without it. You are being told to free yourself. I think it's free yourself from doubt, free yourself from the attachment to what is possibly going to happen, and then moving it. You got to start doing something. You have to free yourself from whatever is holding you back from moving into this, because this is destiny. It's here for you. It's here for a reason. So whatever is limiting this, also Harry Potter must be important to both of you, because this is the second thing I've seen in these cards that talks to me about. This is on the wall in a tapestry in one of the later movies in the Harry Potter series. Also, I promise you, if you go look, I think it's in that room where that the room that magically appears, it's either like in that room or by that room or something, or at least it's on a tapestry in that one of those movies. Harry Potter must be important to both of you for some reason. How cute. I love that. We have number 19, the clock. We have 26, the light bulb, and 7, the snake. I think that it's perfect timing. Like, the timing is right now because this relationship has stood the test of time. I think there's going to be an apology, a pretty decent one, about that ending, that choice that was made, that you felt like you were the casualty. There's a big apology coming about that. I think it's almost like more of an explanation in more detail than you've ever heard before. Like the motivation for the choice that was made, that you were released, that you're going to hear a lot more about in that apology that's coming. It's because of an aha moment, an epiphany that this person has had about you, about this relationship, the fact that it has stood the test of time, the fact that it's been always here. It's like been enlightening for both of you. It's illuminated parts of both of your lives that were really powerful. This is about the past, it's about the present, and it's now about what's going to happen in the future between the two of you. This person really, really wants to explain their behavior. They want to tell you why the choices they made. I think you know, though, but it's like you're going to hear a lot more than you ever knew. And I feel like that thing is going to be the thing where you're like, wow, I did not know that stuff. I feel like you're such an intuitive person, and your energy is so beautiful and like happy and positive that I think you knew some things about this, but I feel like some of the stuff you did not know, you're going to be very like, oh my God, what? Kind of like that. So let's finish this up because it got long. I knew it was going to, but that's okay. Whatever. You guys deserve it. What does this person want to say to you about this situation? Please and thank you. What would this person say to Sagittarius about this? I'm overwhelmed. I'm hiding my true feelings from you. I will return to claim you. I want you to chase me. I wish I could express my true feelings. I think you're going to hear that, though. I do love you. I just don't know how to show you right now. And one more. Actually, there's 2 more, I feel. I don't know if I'm ready for something like this. And one more. But I don't want this to be over. So yeah, I think that this is a lot about this person actually coming back, explaining themselves, making things known that were previously not known, and really you getting centered in on, okay, I know that if I want to move a dream into reality, I need to call on my love, magic, and my higher self to start doing things to open the door for this to come back in, because it's sitting right in front of your face. So, Sagittarius, I want to say thank you. I want to say I love you. If this is your story or a continuation thereof, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me what this was, what happened over here where you got sacrificed. Explain it to me. Let me know about it. If that's too hard to put to words, drop me an emoji. Let me know how you're feeling or what went on or whatever, if this reading connected for you. And lastly, please remember to become a subscriber to this channel. I love you guys. I am so happy you were here. Thank you again for last week. I literally could not be doing this without you guys. I hope this one was as connected for you guys as the past. I will see you guys next time, Saggy. Bye-bye.